Go sit, you know. I'll judge.
It's good to have a perfectionist in the family.
It's not a matter of being a perfectionist, it's a matter of good enough.
No, I'm all about it with perfection. You see, this is...
I'm all about it. I'm still working on a novel that's going on 3 years. This is really nice. Is this going?
Yeah, it should be. Does it say record? Yeah, it's going. I see the light.
Okay, good. All right, so let me see here. All right, ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. Hold on.
It doesn't matter for the show and we're going. All right.
It doesn't matter? Huh?
No, it doesn't matter because it's live. So
It's totally live.
It is live.
It is live, right?
Can you imagine being in the same room with this guy live?
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
crazy. It's
Hey,
absolutely crazy.
I'm Rob Glanzman.
And I'm Will Miller. And we are Willpower and Robbery. So this particular show is live on Periscope for those who have Periscope. For you who don't have Periscope, you have to get it because we're going to be doing this quite a bit.
We are.
But I think because this is our first show on Periscope, we want to do something different. So we're going to talk about a song choice that I made for the album, right? And we're going to debate a little bit over it because it's not a song choice that my producer here would have liked me to pick as a song.
Let's face it, having never heard it before.
But that doesn't count because most of the stuff most of the stuff aside from the things that I wrote, I'm not sure you heard a lot of them. I mean, you might have heard of them, but you probably didn't know them a lot.
The difference with this one though is I had never heard it before, and after I did, I wish I had never heard it before.
The song is not that bad, okay? So the song, I think, the song is called Ritmo de la Noche, okay? It's Rhythm of the Night. It's a song that I heard first in Aruba, during Carnival in Aruba, and I absolutely loved it. So I said in my mind, like, doing Olivia Newton-John Soul Kiss, eventually one of those days I'm going to redo it. This was the song I wanted to redo. So I came to Rob and said, I'm going to do Ritmo de la Noche. He was like, all right, it's fine. Any other song you're going to do?
Had I known.
Until he heard it, and then he said, what the hell are you doing this? And what's so bad about the song? I mean,
you know what
the person that's singing the song, she's not the greatest singer, but the music is... It's like, think of carnival music, think of like lively dance sort of.
But generally, there's alcohol involved to soothe the pain of this song, right?
The song isn't that bad.
Okay.
It's a really great song. I mean, you're dancing.
In that context, I guess. I guess my main problem with it was it went on for 15 minutes, and it sounded like
actually didn't go on that long.
Well, it feels a lot longer than it is, I guess, because it's just repetitive, and it's like.
Well, it is a repetitive song, but you have to be able to dance. You can't have like a 2-minute song and then all of a sudden you cut it off, and you're still wanting to dance and move, and the song's over. I agree that there wasn't much to the words. I mean, it was. Basically,
you basically just sung the whole song by singing the title.
Ritmo de la Noche. That's all you're singing the song. But other than that, it was a great song. The beats that you came up with alone, which are completely different, by the way, than the way the song sounds. Because in the original music for the song, and if you want to listen to the original music, you can find it somewhere. It's Lorca, Ritmo de la Noche.
Don't let me not persuade you to do that.
I really do think you should listen to the original song, and then. When in another episode we'll actually play my version of the song, and I just gotta say I'm really proud of the way my version of the song came out. I mean, I can't.
But you know what it is though. You had to talking about one of the last videos we just being how anal we are. You actually sought out help to make sure the pronunciation was right for your Spanish.
Yes, my friend Mabe, she actually did it for me. And also Amy did it for me, and also there's a few people that actually helped me just to make sure that I pronounced the words correctly and that you could understand it in Spanish. Because the girl that sung the song originally was from a group called Lorca, and I don't know if she actually I don't know if she was actually Spanish. I'm not sure. So I don't think you could understand so much what she was saying. Some people said no. Some people said yeah. I don't know. But I know I have a very heavy accent as it is. and I wanted it to be perfect. And according to some people, they can understand me completely perfect, and that's an achievement for me. So I was really, really happy about that. But the song, to me, the way that we did the song, man, it's absolutely perfect.
We put the Bill Miller effect
beats,
on it, right?
No, the you know, that's probably my favorite song on the whole album, next to Be Near Me, which is my favorite song. But this one, I could listen to it over and over and over and over again.
We have.
I
think anybody within like a 10-mile radius of you either got involved with making the song or helped you with it or somehow.
I enlisted help from everywhere.
But it is
people who this never heard. I'm like, are you sure this is right? How does this sound? Does this sound authentic? Is this?
I felt like I had to start apologizing to people. But anyway, I mean, this was clearly the most complicated song we ever did.
Do you think it was the most complicated?
Well, it was certainly by track it was.
Oh.
I mean, this was well over 140 tracks
of music or
individual
just
tracks inside the song, right?
Not including
including
vocals.
the music. Yeah, soup to nuts. It was 140 plus,
and
it was mainly because of all your harmonies and just the crazy. He comes to me, he's like, I need a quiqua. I'm like, what the hell is a quiqua, right? And to Google I go, right? And it's this, it's like this squeaky thing. I'm like, and it's funny because hey, you live and learn. So we needed a quiqua. I found a quiqua, and it's buried in there, and that's a track. So
and the other track, so you actually, I needed a sound from a specific song. And yes. I needed him to pull the sound from that song because we were probably never going to be able to find it, and I certainly couldn't replicate it. You had to pull the song, pull that sound out of the song, kind of switch it around to make it sound not like it was.
For legal reasons,
right?
Yeah.
And then do. I'm just saying the song was just fantastic.
My reservation about it was. Yes, wasn't sure if it was going to fit in with the rest of the stuff we were doing, and that's my job to tell you, hey, you know what? I'm not sure if this is gonna work. When I first heard it, right? Of course, after we got done with it, it was been mutated to our liking, right? And it worked its way in there nicely. But it's just a long song, and I didn't take it into context that it's supposed to be a dance song. It's supposed to be repetitive, right? It's in the context of why it was created and the way you did it and the way we did it. It made sense, but to listen to it for me, it was just too much.
Also, I would like to say that I really, really enjoy doing music in other languages. So this was a must for me to have at least one song. And the last album I wrote a song, which this was definitely a must for me to have, and it just, I think, caps off the entire album. I mean, everything is in English, but this one song, I think, to me, is probably the best song. You may not think it's the best song. I don't think he thinks it's the best song. But for me, on the album, it probably would not have been complete if we didn't have this particular song. I mean, it really is.
When we get to breaking down the songs, which we're really excited to hear, people are looking forward to that.
Yeah, right? That's right. Yeah.
We will take you through, and this was probably one of those songs that I described where you can't appreciate this type of music until you do it, and you realize all of the things that it's comprised of. There are hundreds of things in mind. If I had a count, right, we had to make it sound live first of all, right?
Right. We had an audience behind us.
We needed an audience.
Right.
I think I went for the largest audio sample I can find. A couple 100,000 people.
Yeah,
I mean, why not? I mean, look. Rock and roll.
Right.
And we, I mean, between all the musicians that this probably would have taken, that's the great thing about doing stuff in the digital domain is I can employ 2,000 people, with a mouse click if I wanted to, right? And that we did. So we'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
Look at he's so happy.
I am really.
I myself am scarred, but that's why we work well together.
Thank you for watching this live version on Periscope. Remember that we are also on YouTube, we are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram. So you have to like us on all those things. Subscribe to us on YouTube and keep this available because we'll be doing more of these in the near future.
Thank you.
Thank you.